we were just talking about the fact that, we were not expecting to see so much of you on Hard Knocks offseason with the Giants, but you were like one of the co-stars of that. Considering everything that went on with that, and now you guys being on Hard Knocks, do you have a better appreciation for everything maybe than your teammates do because you kind of went through this process before?
Like you saying with like through the Hard Knocks and all the cameras and stuff?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't even know New York had the Hard Knocks stuff going on, if I'm being honest. So all that stuff, I was like, oh, they were filming that? So, yeah. So, but it's fun, having the cameras around here, being able to tell different stories about my teammates and all those different things to capture, the exciting moments. So I think it's awesome. I think, I try and take it with gratitude for sure.
So you were surprised, like you popped it on. You're like, wait, what the hell am I doing on this TV show right now?
Yo, exactly. I was like, hold on, there's a clip of me on Twitter on yeah, some of the different interviews and stuff. I was like, that was interesting, but no, it was funny.
So now that you're at this point in an NFL training camp, what aspect of it has been more difficult than you expected, and what aspect of the experience has been easier than you expected?
More difficult. I would just say finding my routine. It's been tough with the different recovery things that people can do and the days that we have. Like just finding my routine and making sure like I'm staying to it. It's tough sometimes, especially since I'm not in my own spot in my own home. So and haven't been for a while now. So it kind of feels like I'm out here rogue. Just kind of going through things. But I'm slowly but surely getting those things tuned up. And I think one of the easiest parts, I think just going out there and playing ball, it's just at ball at the end of the day, being able to go out there and compete against our defense and continue to have fun playing the game has been something that, comes easy because, I've been playing it for a long time. So it's good to see that, at the end of the day, it is just ball.
What was Saturday like for you?
Saturday was awesome. Finally got to suit up and, get a few snaps. Definitely was trying to go out there and make a play for sure. I felt like I was just catching my rhythm as I was done playing, but it felt great. Got a few routes, ran some good things, some things to learn from, some things to improve on, but it felt great.
When it comes to the guys that are in the room with you, we were talking about it before you came on. Like it's kind of a unique experience for a top 10 wide receiver to end up in a place where there are two guys that are Hall of Fame bound if they keep doing what they're doing. How do you process this on one, learning as much from those guys as possible, but also coming to compete?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a unique situation because, those are two guys who are very established and are tremendous players for sure. And, for me, I think it's just wanting the success of the wide receiver room as a whole. And I'm doing anything that I can to, be a part of that. So I think I bring my own skill set to the table, but I learn something from them every single day, and I think I provide a different aspect to the room as well. So just continue to be myself, but also being complimentary to everybody in the room.
We were talking to an NFL expert, former NFLer Joshua Perry, about this last week, Rome, and I'm curious what happens on a given play when you were open, or you maybe could tell Caleb, hey, just, I got this guy. Just give me an extra second, or run that play again. I got him. And meanwhile, here's Keenan Allen over here, and here's DJ Moore over here. How much lobbying goes on? How much post-play sort of breakdown is there to say, hey, I could do this or I could do that? And how do you do that with so little time in between plays?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to when we're actually in the game, it's just a few talking points here and there, like, hey, I saw this, or hey, just give me some time on that one. I was about to break open, or Caleb tells you, hey, take it, this angle, take it that angle. But during the game, there's very minimal of it, just a little short, concise points about it, just because Caleb already has a lot going on, back there in the backfield. So we let him do his thing, and he knows how to get the ball to us. So we just stay ready at all times.
Every story that I hear about Keenan Allen as a receiver has to do with how good he is at understanding what happens even post-snap, being able to read pre-snap and then figuring things out in post-snap. From a wide receiver's perspective, you being in the room, you watching film with him, what are the things that he does that makes that gift that he has so special and so easy to pop out on the screen to see him doing all sorts of stuff post snap?
Yeah, I think he just has a tremendous understanding of football as a whole, and especially, wide receiver play. Defenses he's able to recognize, leverage of any opponent that is up against him, soft places to sit in zone, and he understands all those different things. So all the nuances to his routes, the tempo, the speeding up, the acceleration, all has to do with him getting open at the right time in the right place. So he does that to perfection, play in and play out. So that's just something I try and soak in every day.
Which individual Bears defender has done the best job against you, and why?
I think all the corners have been very competitive to go against, and I think that continues to build. But I would definitely say Jaylen Johnson does a great job. He is a tremendous quarterback, and going against him every single day, getting reps against him has continued to sharpen my game. And I think he's just very patient. He's very patient. He has to catch up speed to be able to run with you and break up balls, and he's very savvy as well. So he's a complete cornerback.
A lot of rookie wide receivers talk about understanding what it means to get a free release in this league as opposed to in college. And it's never easy. And sometimes it takes the formation and where you are in a stack or in a bunch formation to know that you're going to not have to fight somebody off at the line of scrimmage. How much have you had to work on the false step or the hand fighting, the swim move, everything you have to do to make sure that guy isn't just, punching you right in the throat?
Yeah, no, it's all part of the wide receiver play as a whole, and the release at this level is something that is very crucial because that's the first winning point within any given route. So something that I'm definitely working on for sure. Being aggressive with my hands, making sure I'm moving the defender and being very sudden, so that way keep them on their toes, keep them guessing. So that's something that we work on every single day, and something that I'll be working on for my entire career for sure.
We've seen a lot of cool stuff with Caleb, whether it's videos that the Bears put out or watching Saturday's game where he did a lot of cool stuff. Has there been a moment when you're watching the film back or a play that you guys were involved with together where you go, I knew dude was good. I didn't know he was that good?
Definitely, man. Definitely. And the crazy thing is, man, it happens daily with that dude. He's so talented. He has so many surprising plays out there on the grass that every single day you go back and watch the film, you're like, oh, man, he placed that ball in the perfect spot, or, man, how did he throw that ball in that position, or, oh, he's got the legs. He can scramble too. So, he has a very unique skill set that he puts on display every single day.
So you mentioned settling into your routine a little bit now that you have all this incredible recovery technology at your disposal. I'm picturing Luke Skywalker in the back to tank, So has that affected your off-field routine as well? Have you been able to feel comfortable in your home life routine?
You saying like in the realm of recovery and stuff?
No, just in general, just with everything you got to do professionally and all the time you got to spend and all the time you got to work on your body, it doesn't leave a lot of you time.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. And, that comes with the job. And, especially rookie year, it's challenging because, we have so many different transitions right after season. So, it's a long season, but that's something that, I'm prepared for. And, right now I'm in the grind mode. So, I don't need too much personal time. But, the time that I do have, definitely cherish it and try and relax and talk to the fam and my support system. But, yeah, no, it's definitely tough.
In the downtime, have you had a chance to enjoy the city really at all yet? And if so, what's been your favorite thing?
I did get to go down a few times. I went down to a sushi spot called Miro. It was really nice. It was on the side of a building. That was really cool to be a part, to be able to go see. The rookies went downtown and did a little tour on a boat. That was pretty cool as well. But definitely haven't gotten down to the city to really enjoy it as a whole and really, see some of the things and eat some of the food that I've been looking at. But here and there. Did
you guys do the river or the lake?
We did the lake tour, so we didn't get to go through the entire river tour like the architecture one, but we kind of just went out on the lake and got to see the skyline.
Rome, I'm telling you that even I'm a lifelong Chicagoan, even as a lifelong Chicagoan, the River Architectural Tour is a must. It'll give you like a really great like history of the city, and you'll see it from a different perspective. I think it's a touristy thing to do, but I think even citizens of Chicago should do that once a year.
Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of recommendations to go do it, and I think it's something that's special, man. Not a lot of cities have that, skyscrapers rolling right through the river. So yeah, definitely got to tap in with that at some point.
All right, Rome, real quick, we gave you advice. Now you give us some. We're headed to your hometown of Las Vegas next week. Is anything off the beaten path? Anything you would suggest to somebody that we might not know from any of the tourist books?
I would say, the strip is always cool, but definitely hit some of the spots on the outskirts. Red Rock Casino is on the outskirts. It's fun. Got movies, bowling, different things. I really like the Circus Olay shows. Those are a lot of fun as well. Kind of a hidden gem that's been there for a while. Great go-kart racing, great putt-putt out there, all good things to enjoy. But number one, man, make sure you got your water, your lotion, and your chapstick.
Thank you for making sure that I'm not going to be ashy out there in the desert, Rome.
Good looking out, Rome. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rome, thanks so much for joining us. Continued success, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys having me. Have a good one, all right?
That is Rome Odunze.